Hello everyone, welcome back to Chemical Engineering and Aspen channel. In our today's video, we will design a plate heat exchanger or plate type heat exchanger using Aspen exchanger design and rating. Aspen exchanger design and rating is a powerful tool which is helpful in designing the various type of heat exchangers using its domain. We have already seen the previous examples in which we had designed the shell and tube heat exchanger. We had designed the plate heat exchanger for different applications. Today we will be discussing another application. We have designed the air cooled heat exchanger as well. So coming to today's activity, and the statement is that we have been given a steam water system. The steam is a hot stream, so it will be cooled down in the system, while cold stream is water that will be heating in the process. So mass flow rate of the hot stream is 70,000 pound per hour, while that of the cold stream is 1 to 5 tetra 0 pound per hour. The inlet temperature of the hot stream, or which is steam, is 300 degree Fahrenheit, while that of the cold stream, which is water, is 80 degree Fahrenheit. Instead of outlet temperature, we have been given information about the vapor fraction of inlet and outlet of the hot stream, which is 1 and 0. The vapor fraction of the inlet stream for hot stream is 1, while outlet stream is 0. It means the steam will be condensed completely in the system. The inlet pressure of the hot stream is 64.7 psi, while that of the cold stream is 94.7 psi. The estimated pressure drop, allowed pressure drop, both the values are 5 psi for both hot stream and cold stream. Fouling resistance for hot stream and cold stream both are 0.005 square feet hour degree Fahrenheit per bit. This is the information about the system, and we have to design a plate heat exchanger for this application. So we will move now to SPAN exchanger design and rating. We will provide the input and then we will design the heat exchanger. But before going to the SPAN exchanger design and rating, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon to get all updates related to this channel. So coming to Aspen Exchanger design and rating, we will click on this new button and we will click on this plate and then we will create it. Once it is created, we will now start our process. So first we will write it hot stream as steam, and for cold stream we will write it as water. We are given the information that it is 70,000 pound per hour for hot stream, while 125 tetra 0 pound per hour for cold stream. 12 lakh 50,000 pound per hour mass flow rate of the cold stream. The inlet temperature of the hot stream is 300 degree Fahrenheit, while the inlet temperature of the cold stream is 80 degree Fahrenheit. We are given the information about the vapor fraction for hot stream that at inlet it is 1, while at outlet it is 0. For operating pressure, we are given the information that the operating pressure is 64.7 psi for hot stream, while for cold stream it is 94.7. The estimated pressure drop is 5 psi for hot stream. For cold stream it is also 5 psi. The allowable pressure drop is also 5 psi for both streams. The fouling resistance is 0.0005 square feet hour degree Fahrenheit per BTU for hot stream, while that of the cold stream is also same. So this is the information about the process data. Now going to the physical property data, we will have to define the compositions here. So in going to the composition, instead of user specified properties, we will select the COM thermo. We will again go to the search data bank and we will search water. We will add it. OK. Composition is 1 because only single component is involved. Going to property method, and we will here specify ideal dash lk method as property method for our system. For cold stream properties, instead of user specified, select form thermo. Again, going to search data bank. We'll select water, add, again OK. In property method, again selecting idle dash LK method. And after these all are selected, we will now click on this run button to get our answer. Now the results are available. As you can see that the first information is that the consolidated process conditions for stream 1 prior to the main calculations give a heat load of minus 6.42745 raised to power 7 BTU per hour for a flow of 70,000 pound per hour with outlet temperature of 292.4 degree Fahrenheit and quality or vapor mass fraction 0. So this 0 was specified by us, and Esper has calculated that the outlet temperature is 292.4 degree Fahrenheit. Consolidated process conditions for stream 2 prior to the main calculations give a heat load of 6.42745 into 10 raised to power 7 BTU per hour for a flow of 1 to 5 tetra 0 pound per hour with outlet temperature 130.92 degree Fahrenheit and quality as 0. So the hot stream temperature is decreased from 300 to 292.4, while that of the cold stream temperature is increased from 80 to 130.92. Going to the optimization path, the three designs were examined and the design number 3 was selected as the best design. Then going to the recap of design, this is the information about the design for all system. Then going to the API sheet, and you can get the all information about the system, about the flow rates, temperature, pressure, the properties, the density, specific heat, viscosity for liquid system, and correspondingly for vapor system, the LMTD value, the heat transfer area, the stream heat transfer coefficients, all the information is given here in the system. Going to the thermal heat summary, in performance, you see the information about the area, surface area, MTD, plate length, width, core diameter, chevron angle, pressure drop, resonance volume, resonance time, heat transfer coefficient, fouling resistance. Each information is given to us. In heat transfer, the Reynolds number, the Prandtl number value is given to us. In pressure drop, we are given the information about the allowable pressure drop, the total pressure drop, the port pressure drop, and in methods, obviously the plate method is selected over here. In mechanical summary, number of exchangers, total number of plates, all the information is given over here. If you look at this exchanger diagram, there are 129 plates in the system with an information that 26.608 inches. This stream 1 enters here at 300 degree Fahrenheit while exits here at 292.4 degree Fahrenheit. The stream 2 enters here at 80 degree Fahrenheit and exits at 130.9 degree Fahrenheit. The horizontal port centers and the vertical port centers information is given here, and the cost informations about the exchanger is also given over here. So this is the overall detailed analysis of the plate type heat exchanger which we have designed using Esper exchanger design and rating. So I hope you have understood all the aspects of this lecture, and hope you have understood all the aspects of how we can design the plate heat exchanger for the steam water system. So that's it from today's lecture. Thank you so much. Please do watch, like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Also click on the bell icon to get all updates related to this channel. Till then, it's goodbye. Stay tuned for more exciting videos on this channel.